Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jacob. Hi, nice to meet you. If you are returning, nice to see you again. Welcome back. This week I thought I would do a little bit of a different video just because a lot of stuff has happened this week. A lot of crazy stuff on the news, and frankly I just wasn't feeling very motivated to do anything music wise or as far like covers or like writing. I just wasn't really feeling motivated to really create anything too heavy. So this week I thought I'd just do a little fun video on my plants. So plants have become a new interest of mine, I would say probably within the last 3 months, so almost around the same time as the quarantine has started. I've gotten really into it, which is fun. I've done a couple videos just kind of like showing you guys, but this video I really wanted to like just kind of delve deep and just talk about my plants and just kind of chill and relax for a little bit, because let's be real, it's been a tough month. So I hope you guys enjoy. Sit back, chillax, and relieve the stress and pressure that I'm sure we're all feeling at this point in time. Without any hesitation, let's get into it. I guess first things first, I guess I should reintroduce you to my firstborn, my first little baby, and that is this little guy, the Monstera adenosii. I finally am able to pronounce his name correctly, thank God. But yeah, he was actually grown from a cutting, just 2 cuttings, and look at him, look at him now. He's like growing, he's like blossoming, he is pushing out so much new growth. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if you can see that. Bam, look at that. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new leaves on this thing. A little bit of browning, but you know, I'm told it happens. But yeah, he's doing great. Obviously we have the growing season upon us, so yeah, it is great fun. It's a good sign. It means he's growing and he's doing well. It means he's doing well, and I haven't killed him yet, so that's always a plus. Yep. So I've had him for maybe, I would say almost 3 months. It's been almost 3 months, so he's going really well. I can't wait to see him, how big he is in like a year. Whew, I can't even imagine that. And in a year that would be 2021, which is crazy. Because then it's like, yeah, this year is almost over. Can you believe that? We're approaching the halfway point, and that's ridiculously crazy. Whew. We're gonna get through this together, guys. We're gonna get through this together. So that was my very first plant. I ordered it online. I ordered him online, got 2 cuttings, and I've basically been caring for him from those 2 cuttings, and he has been doing incredibly well. Next up is, so I bought these 2 plants at the same time. Obviously one might look like he's doing better than the other, but I'll explain it a little bit. So this is my peperomia. I featured her in a video a while ago. Gosh, she's a little dirty. Eesh. Yeah, boom. The gorgeous little thing right here. Look at that. So I actually bought her from a nursery. So this is from a nursery. I don't have names for any of these yet. I just have not found any that I feel suit them very well. So I just call them by their actual plant names. If you guys want to help me with that, that's great, because I have absolutely no clue. Yeah, she has been pushing out a lot of new growth. I don't know if you can tell. This was actually a little bit smaller than this. It was like maybe around here, and now it is growing up and out, which is lovely. Her variegation is still going on, which means I'm giving her enough light for her to still maintain it, which is nice. I'd hate for it to lose its variegation because it doesn't have enough light. If you can tell, this is a pretty bright room. Pretty lucky that I have this room. And it's obviously helping my plants grow really well. Yeah, so this is my peperomia. Got her off in the nursery. She was already pretty rooted and doing well for herself, but yeah, she's just thriving and just enjoying being in here. I don't know. I don't really know what, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what that is. I not seen that till now. Like what the hell is that? What the hell is this? I don't know what that is. I will have to look into what that is. Yeah, so that is my pepperoni. And then this little guy, I bought him at the exact same time. He is a huge story, but let me just introduce you. So this guy. So this is my so this is my ZZ plant. My ZZ plant. He was originally just this one like stalk of plant, and then he started to push out this little guy, which is really cool. Actually, he was pushing out another little stem, which when I had to repot all of them because they all had sucky soil and was molding, and it was a huge thing, and it brought like those like moldy wasp fly things. Yeah, so I had to mix basically my own soil. So I just got peat moss and pumice, or was it perlite? Can't remember. Can't distinguish between the two because they're both like small little white rocks. So when I had saved, basically I rescue missioned the 4 plants that I had at the time. I saw that this guy was pushing out like a little stem, and it was pretty loose. So I just decided to just propagate that one. I just decided to put that one in a different grow pot, and I just decided to see how that did. And lo and behold, he has grown into, look at this. Look at this. He's huge. Okay, he is big. He is a big boy. Look at this. Yeah, I'm just amazed. I'm amazed and surprised at how big he is compared to this little guy. Like, okay, he's basically the exact same size, but it just amazes me because he grew from this little stem, and now look at him. He's amazing. Yeah, so obviously I can't wait for this one to grow even more. Can't wait for that one, because if this is any constellation, then it's gonna be pretty fun. My sister has basically taken claim to this one though. She was like, I want a plant, and I figured this is almost the hardest thing to kill, so you know, give her the most indestructible plant just in case, you know. This little guy, so this is a cactus, I guess. It's a succulent. It says a succulent dish garden. I don't really know what's in here except these two over here, which are burrow tails. The rest I have no clue what they are. My mom got this for me just randomly. She went to City Mill or like the plant nursery, and she decided to get me this, which is really, really sweet and really, really nice. Yeah, I still have no idea what this is. It's just my succulent pot, I just call it, because I don't know, there's a lot happening in that one. This one is a golden pothos, and I actually saw him growing outside my front door. He was just like on the ground. Apparently there's been a vine that's been growing up the stairs that are outside. So I cut him like a few weeks ago, and I just stuck him in this to propagate him. Like, he's in there, just to grow him from the vine that was outside. Seems to be doing okay. He hasn't like wilted or anything, which is a good sign, I guess. But he hasn't like pushed out any new growth yet, so I don't really know if he's rooted or not. But I'm not touching him until I know for sure that he is rooted, because the last thing I would want to do is if he is getting roots and then I yank him out and then it's just ruin the roots that he had, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to continue to like water him, make sure the soil is pretty moist for now. Honestly, pretty much begun to let him dry out and then water him, just because. So hopefully he does well. This next guy, my last one, he was the second cutting that I've ever bought online, and he had friends before this, but they both died out. So now it's just him, and it is this. Oh god. I mean, he may look sad, but I mean, he is a trooper, and I love him for that, because this is I believe this is a silver satin pothos. He has like little silvery edges and little silvery like dots on him. When I bought him, there were 2 cuttings. He was one, and then there was one big leaf, and there was another leaf attached to him. So right around here is where another leaf was attached to him. And when I got him in the mail, he had basically been shipped like with nothing. Like, he was wrapped in like a dry piece of paper and shipped to me. And like, it was hot that day, so I tried to get it as soon as possible out of the mail. And I got him, and he was so wilted and so like dying of thirst that I had put both of them into a cup of water. I have that picture documented of me doing that, and they just didn't like it. They hated being in water, and one of them shriveled up and died because I guess I fed it too much water, and then the other one was just way too far gone to come back. So I am holding out all hope for this one right now, because it is a plant that I do not want to give up on, because I love silver pothos and they are great. So yeah, I am hoping that he does okay. If he doesn't, sad face, I might just have to get another one, because I really want one of these. So that is my whole plant family. I hope you guys enjoyed just sitting around with me and just having a little bit of a chat, just talking about them. I hope you guys are finding ways to stay calm and healthy and just sane during this quarantine time. We are almost done, thank God, here, but that doesn't mean we're completely out of the forest, the dark blue, I don't know what the term is, but obviously there's a whole bunch more like the world has to like recover from, and it's not like we're gonna go boom back to our regular lives, but hopefully being out of quarantine means that like we can start to see our friends and family again, the people that we miss. So I'm really much looking forward to that, but until then, I am here taking care of my beautiful bounty of plants. Yeah, so thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that bell as well. If you're new, we would love to have you here. If you are already subscribed, please make sure your notification bell is on, because I do post every Fridays, pretty much every Fridays. That is about it. I will see you guys next week. Bye.